It's really difficult to separate Mary Travers' politics from her music. Within a few months of joining up with Peter and Paul, they were actively supporting candidates.
Well, I suspect that the 80s are going to be a very exciting time. I do a lecture on college campuses and have for the last couple of years, which has a kind of a stuffy title, Society and its Effect on Music. And people say, well, why isn't it worked the other way? Why isn't it music and its effect on it? Well, it doesn't work that way. Yeah.
And few performers over the past 20 years could be better qualified than Mary Travers to deliver such a lecture. Singing with Peter Yarrow and Paul Stuckey, the trio blended music, humanism, and social involvement so effectively that they became a rallying cry for a generation who really believed it was the beginning of the new frontier.
The 1960s was a feeling of opening up for the whole country, a sense of young people wanting to be involved.
At the forefront of the civil rights movement, the music of Peter, Paul, and Mary made the marches less painful, the rallies more inspiring.
It was an incredible moment to be part of a group of human beings, such a large group of human beings, all whose feelings were positive. And blowing in the wind, If I Had a Hammer.
If I had a hammer, I'd a hammer in the morning, I'd a hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd a hammer out danger, I'd a hammer out a warning, I'd a hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land.
I think the early 60s in the civil rights movement produced music which was strident but loving. And as it slid into the war in Vietnam and the unresponsiveness of the government, some very interesting things began to happen. It got much more strident and much more angry. And the nature of one's involvement changed. In a sense, you had to lose your innocence in order to become effective.
And the first one now will later be the last, for the times they are a-changing.
Music doesn't make a revolution. It echoes what people are feeling.
With the issues of the 60s and early 70s resolved, Peter, Paul, and Mary went their separate ways, Mary frequently performing solo in concert. But now they're beginning to reunite on occasion because of a common concern over nuclear power.
I'm not one of these people who say, kind of like the Catholics did to Galileo, forget you invented that, or, you know. I mean, it's here. How we use it is the question. You can't make it disappear. Nuclear reactors are not safe the way they are built, the way they are constructed, and the way they are maintained.
Their music and the questioning of nuclear power is playing to packed houses.
Just wonderful. And of course with Peter, Paul, and Mary, it's fabulous because you start to look out in the audience and you see, you know, 3 or 4 generations of people, and that's very special. I mean, it's very nice to be a part of a tradition where grandma and great-grandchildren can come and enjoy Blowing in the Wind and Puff the Magic Dragon and new songs too. And that's a nice tradition. It's very pleasing.
I just tomorrow is your birthday. Happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. Wait, I get to make a wish. Let everybody that's in the Supreme Court please stay in it.